Ladies and gentlemen, next fight evening is 3 rounds in a Canberra's welterweight division bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing under 170 pounds. Fighting out of Shaolin MMA, presenting Stephen Mullen. As the ball making his way to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing under 170 pounds. Fighting out of IFS, presenting Marek Jakimowicz.
Clan Wars 31, we now move into the welterweight division. Your referee is Mr. Aidan Marin. We've got Stephen Mullen against Marek Jakimowicz. Mullen, he clearly wins the award for best walkout tune. You probably won't have heard it because of YouTube, but it was Shawn Michaels' walkout music for the WWF. I'm not going with WWE, but we are underway. Mullins is in the orange and black shorts, and Marek is in the camouflage black and white.
Marek looking to close the distance straight away. But Mullen looked to get the leg over for the back here. Is that a sign of things to come with that tricky jiu-jitsu that he has? Double unders for Marek, may look to trip. There we are, big takedown from Marek.
And lands into full mount as well, Phil. So Mullen will rely on all his jiu-jitsu here. He's just tying up Marek here at the moment.
Yeah, he's very intelligently tying him up. This is negating the striking game of Marek. Not allowing him to posture up and strike, has those deep overhooks. Strike landed from Marek, gets one hand out round the back of the neck.
Hands are free now, so Marek is going to look to push down on Mullen and posture up and land some shots here.
He needs to try and fight out of this mount position. He needs to get to his side and shrimp, push the knee down of Marek.
He pulls Marek down as well, just breaking the posture, pull him back down into him.
But Marek slides that hand across the face, look in the posture, push off posture and strike. He needs to be careful not to turn in fully and give Marek his back.
And you can see Mullen is staying relatively calm on the bottom here as well. So far hasn't received much damage on top. Marek just trying to create some space here, Phil, pushing the forearm across the face of Mullen, trying to separate.
But Mullen looks like he may just be looking for the stand-up. If he's looking to get his guard or half guard, he has to let go and push the knee down.
Just trying to pull that leg back in to retain half guard. Excellent work by Mullen if he gets it. There's a battle for position here.
More of a quarter guard position from here, but Marek lands big strikes.
And beautiful work by Mullen to reverse it and end up in the guard, stepping across maybe into half guard of Marek. Excellent work from the bottom by Stephen Mullen.
Yeah, very calm work, just waited for his opportunity and was able to exploit it there, no.
Let's see now what Mullen can offer from top, and Marek, he might be a little bit disappointed. He's got to get over that straight away and try to get...
It's almost like a reversal of objectives now. Marek's going to look to hold and hopefully force the stand up. Marek looking to wall walk, strikes being landed from Mullen.
And good work as well by Marek to get back to his feet. Excellent work by both fighters in dangerous positions, and Mullen looking to get in, but a beautiful wizard and turn against the cage there by Marek.
Good heavy hips, looks to knee the body, does Marek.
Stephen lands the knees of his own, but he's got to be careful.
The legs are square. The legs are square here from Mullen.
He's allowed Marek to get his hands in there. He's looking for the double at the moment. The hands aren't clasped just yet, but
he's a little bit too high up for the double right now. Connects it. Beautiful. Lovely takedown from Marek.
Excellent work by Marek, and you can see now Mullen holding on to that neck more so to try and do what Marek done a moment ago and wall walk, but he's got
half guard with the guillotine. Marek looks to pop the head out and does. Big strikes being landed by Marek. Both hooks in.
A nice peppering shot by Marek just to keep Mullen honest on the bottom. And as Mullen gets back up and the bell goes, so heavy grappling exchanges by both fighters in the opening round. So you can see both fighters blown a little heavy as Phil. If you've not competed in MMA or Jiu-Jitsu, how tiring is that type of battle?
When you're in that position and you have the underhooks and you're against the cage, it's so tiresome because you're carrying one another's weight. Very difficult. The draining aspect of MMA that people don't really appreciate.
Referee Aidan Marin just waiting on the cage door to be closed before we can get underway. Round number 2, Marek Jakimowicz taking on Stephen Mullen. Very competitive first round grappling exchanges. You can see the forehead of Marek is marked up. Big right hand there by Marek.
Lands another, has a double underhooks, looks for the trip.
Leaning all his weight in here, right in front of us in commentary, feeling nice knees by Mullen on the inside.
Knees to the body and knees to the thigh from Mullen. Marek may look to change levels, drop down and grab those hips.
There's a cut on the head of Stephen Mullen from the shot. I can't see exactly where it's coming from, but blood is flowing.
Good knee to the body from Marek. Return from Mullen.
Again, Marek just pushing his pace, pushing all his weight in, I should say, on Mullen. And Mullen just has his left leg up, expecting to try spring off the cage wall here.
Marek needs to keep his back upright and his head up so he doesn't get caught in that guillotine position.
You can see Mullen is fishing for it. He's trying to get the arm under there, but Marek is aware of it and gets out of it.
Good work from Marek. Again, both exchanging heavy knees in this position.
And you can see again, Marek, he's patient in this, and then he drives down, gets the hands connected.
He's in on a double. Down we go.
Beautiful work by Marek. He doesn't rush when he's in the clinch and the body lock. He leans all his weight in on Mullen, waits patiently, and then gets the hands clasped together and gets a takedown. And here we are, trying to just get into half guard, but he is in the full guard of Stephen Mullen.
Yeah, guard reclaimed well there from Stephen Mullen. He's going to need to open up them hips if he's looking to throw up a submission. Marek doing everything he can to keep the hips square here.
Marek just stands up above Mullen, and Mullen scrambles, tries to get back to his feet, does, but Marek is on him. Closing the distance, he's not giving Mullen any room and separation.
He's in on a single now.
And Mullen just looking for the neck. He's got the chin under, he's got his hands clasped, but it's not under the neck, just at the head of Marek.
Marek doing well to keep the back straight, head looking up. May look to grab an ankle or switch to the double here.
Marek's got to be careful here as well, Phil. He's looking to clasp his hands and maybe possibly go for the double. You could imagine that Mullen's aware of that, so that choke, a gum shield comes out of Marek's mouth.
He's in on the single. Drags him down. Great takedown again from Marek. I think he's 4 for 4 on takedowns.
And Marek just looks like he's allowed Mullen to get a position. Marek is sort of curled up a little here. I don't know if that's tiredness or what it is, but something's happened with Marek. And
Mullen's in mount. Raining down the strikes, gives up the back.
Stephen Mullen putting the pressure on Marek here. I'm not too sure what happened, but it'll just look like the gas tank of Marek drained, and Stephen Mullen taking full advantage.
Both hooks in, strikes being landed. May look to flatten Marek out for the rear naked choke. And it's
the
all
referee
over.
has stopped it.
Wow.
Stephen Mullen gets it done in round 2. Not too sure what happened to Marek. He was in a good position, Phil, and Mullen sensed weakness or vulnerability, took full advantage of it, and gets the fight finisher. Referee Aidan Marin waves it off.
Wow, how quickly did the tide turn there? Unbelievable. Marek seemed to be in the ascendancy, and then in the blink of an eye, Stephen Mullen with the strikes to finish. This is MMA, my friend.
But a beautiful, like Mullen was in a tough position. He seen the weakness, took advantage of it, and within a second, he got the victory. So a stunning performance by Stephen Mullen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join Marcus call a stop of the action at 2 minutes and 37 seconds of round number 2 for your winner, the Crowne.